Now then, YouTube, I'm the oh, hang on a minute. I've got the wrong bloody world. This isn't the right one. Now then, YouTube, I am the Toff Man, and welcome back to some more Cities Skylines. We are on part 5 right now, guys. And the city, I nearly said, yeah, I'm not going to say that again. The city is shaping up quite nicely. Shederson Square, which has now been renamed thanks to your suggestions, and also Shed's Shops. He's got a nice little bit going up here as Shed. He's got his own little town going on, I think. So, we do need to build some more residential. I will get to that in a second. I need to sort this out. I've got a ton of bus routes, as I said in the last episode, a ton of bus routes that all stop here in Shed Shops. We want somewhere that actually everywhere will connect to each other from that. I don't know if they are intelligent enough, these people, to get off one bus, stand there, and then get on another bus to go wherever they want to go. So I don't know if that's the case. I honestly don't know if they do that. But I'm going to act as if they do know that they're doing that. So, a couple of changes that I did as well, guys. Apparently, if you use these grass verges, they can actually park alongside it, which is absolutely fantastic because I needed those, because we were getting people parked all over here and all around here, and even on the main road there were some people getting parked there, and you know, I don't want that. I want all of this absolutely free of traffic, and all of these lot that can do what they like. A couple of suggestions that you gave me was to start putting parks down. Now, I did test this out, and I've tested this out. You know, I've got my own little world that I do on the side, and I've also got this little world here as well. I've got 69,000, as you can see, so I have been doing a little bit in between episodes, just gathering money, really. In fact, let me go ahead and put the speed up there. So I did try it out, and I saved it before I did anything like that, or all like that, and then I put the parks down, and then I started losing my industry because they had no workers. These had upgraded and then thought that they were better than everybody else and couldn't actually work on a farm anymore. So they left that job, had no more jobs to go into, and it was basically a real issue. But we've got the issue of we need people. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting some stuff down over here. I think I'm going to just get the whole load of this up to there. Make sure that it's got power. It will have power, and it will have water, which is great. Somebody told me as well, and oh, I didn't actually save it in this one, but I actually need to go into here and use a small service road so that normal traffic apparently doesn't use it. I don't know if that's the case. I'm pretty sure that normal traffic does use it, but it will look nice anyway, either which way. There we go. Look at that. And there's the bin wagon doing its job. No normal traffic should come up here anyway, in all fairness, but if it does, it really makes no difference. It looks good though. I like the look of that. I really do. So I've put some more housing down. Apparently it's not made any kind of difference whatsoever, and we still need a load of housing. Which is strange because they've got no jobs to walk into, so I don't know what is going on there. We'll go ahead and do it anyway. We'll go ahead and paint in this side now. And we'll probably just paint that a little bit in there, on that bit there. There we go. Let that build, see what difference that does. You know what, actually, let's just do all of this. Let's just do all of this middle right here. And what the hell, we'll do that a little bit right there. Now that should be enough. We don't have any kind of healthcare over here whatsoever. Which is a shame, but I am not earning enough weekly income to be able to put down the health around here, because look, it costs 400 a week. I'm barely making that, so I really don't want to put that down at the moment. These will just have to die. I'm sorry, it's just the way of it. It's just the way it is. Diddling, diddling, diddling. Everybody should be nicely covered by that cemetery right there. Not over here. What kind of... it's only 160 upkeep. It's only 160 is this one. Do I put it on the service road? I think so. Put that on the service road there and give somebody, at least if they die, then they've got somewhere to go. Other than that, what else do I want to do? Well, I think it's time to start thinking about what I'm going to do over this side of the highway. And if we look at this, I want to look at different stuff that we've got. outside connections, natural resources. Okay, so we've got a little bit of forestry here. Now don't worry, you know, the forestry you can just create yourself. If you put a load of trees down, you can create a forested area to be able to go ahead and grab. We've got the fertile land which stretches up to here. If we wanted to make some more farms, we could do. We've got no oil in sight. Just, wow, that is a hell of a lot of oil right there. That might be a, you know, especially off the highway here, it might be a, oh, and look at this, we've got the train track running straight the way across it. That could be a really good idea. Unfortunately, I think it's on the next block. We don't own that block just yet. Other than that, oh, we've got some oil. We've got a lot of oil over here as well, actually. That's a lot of oil. That is a lot of oil. So thinking about that then, I think the best kind of thing to go ahead and do if we are going to do any more industry is to build down here. I don't quite know why we need more housing. It's quite strange because our jobs are full. It's not as if we need people for the jobs. The jobs are done. The jobs are there. The jobs are ready to walk into. So why do we need more people? I have absolutely no idea. Either which way, we will go ahead and do that by extending Shederson Square, just like, in fact, I'm going to extend it up here, I reckon. So let's go ahead and start bending that around here. And then we'll keep it within the power lines. And then we'll start bending that right the way back in, and then have that join up to there. We will give it a nice, you know, kind of curve into here. That looks good. I like that. Should we? Yeah, let's go ahead and plug that onto there. And then we will go ahead and drag this out slightly around here. Not quite that far though. There we go. Just for a little bit. So I'm not going to put parks down just yet because I don't need them. Right, let's go ahead and start zoning some stuff in. And I'm going to start zoning this little area right here first. And that bit there as well, just so we've got some power. We should be okay for power, because I did put another power station down. Water is actually nearly almost all covered. There we go. And then we just need to pop that down into there. There we go. And that is now covered with water and power. Great, great. Good stuff. It's covered by garbage. It's covered by a cemetery, not healthcare. We haven't got a healthcare just yet. I'm hoping this goes up. I really am, because I'm starting to get issues. Ah, now we've actually gone down a little bit. We need a little bit of commercial, which I will go ahead and put in right here. I'll probably get that one as well, and that one right there. So a little bit of commercial to satisfy that particular need. Apparently they don't need any more jobs at the moment. But I'm going to start work on that, actually. I am going to start work on that. Am I losing money? Of course I'm losing money. I'm spending it, you clown. So, I want to buy, guys, the Cloverleaf Junction, but it's a bloody expensive junction to buy. I want to slap it right there. And then I'll have my forestry area down here, I think. Yep. And again, we've had another influx of people. We need more people, apparently. These people have not got jobs either, so I really don't know where they're going to work. Maybe these are actually creating jobs for us, so it might not be too bad then. Might not be too bad. I don't want anything on that main highway there, but I will put stuff alongside here. Like that. And there we go. Fantastic. It's looking well, it's looking good, it's looking like the traffic is definitely flowing within this particular area, so that is good. Is there anything going on with Haigland Hills? No, that is exactly the same. Nobody's like, oh, we're actually missing a few people here, but that shouldn't be too bad, because we have got the people moving in over the back here. Nice, okay, so, they are not, actually... These are not on any type of bus route. All the bus routes are down here. Which I like that. I like those bus routes. I need to change this area. Everything meets right here. And that's a lot of buses that end up backing up on that area. I want to do like a way in then a stop, and then a way out. And, you know, like a proper one-way system that nothing else would use other than the buses. So, just to keep, you know, the buses out of the main traffic there. At least that's what I want anyway. Let's have a look, see what we're doing here. I can't actually see that. It's too small for me. All I can see is there's a 94% trip saved there. There's a lot of trips that have been saved, especially on line 3. I'm sure I renamed all of them. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. We are making money now, guys, which is fantastic. We're back above 60,000. We do need some more residential, which I'll go ahead and plop in right down here. And why not? I will do it at the back there as well. We still leave this little bit of an area right here, just in case we do need any more. Can I get the little pointer, please? That. Thank you. Get rid of you. There we are. Good, good. Oh, let's get that done as well. That done there, if that's not already done. We're looking good. We are looking fine. This is a nice little area, actually. This is a nice little area. You just like, it's a very weird road that you actually go in at, but I mean, it works. It looks nice. Might need some trees down the centre of there, actually. Let's get some trees. What was the button again? Plus. Yeah. Are they not going to place for me? Oh, I'm going to have to manually place them all, aren't I? Ugh. Okay. Let's start manually placing some trees down here. Make it look a little bit better. So as you go into Sheds Town, or Sheds area, it'll be nice and neat on either side. Just admire the bushes. It's like, you know, you're coming into the town. You can't see everybody leaving, but you can come into the town. And you can't see everybody leaving because it's an absolute mess around here. That's good. There we go. At least, it looks better, I suppose. Does look better. I can't believe it. Where is all of this demand for residential coming from? I really don't know. It's kind of surprising. I'm gonna get this little block in the middle here done. Now, if we need any more, I can always, you know, go around the side there. It's really strange. Where are they working? Oops. That's looking good. It's looking well. There is literally no industrial demand whatsoever. So I'm wondering where they are working. That is strange. They can get in and out of there, can't they? Yes. This is the this isn't the intersection that I made, by the way, guys. I thought it was, but apparently it's not. This is way too neat for me. This is way too neat for me, so it's definitely not mine. The residential demand has gone down again. We are doing well for money. We're making money, which is good. I think now is the time that we're going to start sorting these bus routes out. So, oops, that's way too big. Let's go ahead and start doing that right now. I need the flat because I want this to be a flat area. There's the bus terminal itself. I will move that. This is Shed's Shops right here. Shed's Shops. I think what we're going to do is drag it up here. Drag it across down there like that, and then drag it back in like that. Okay. We're going to have not a one-way. It's going to have to be a two-ways, this one, because otherwise you can't get back. We're going to drag that up there like that, and then we are going to go into here and move this to, oh god, I thought I could fit it in there. I can fit it in there. That's not too bad. I can fit it in there. It's got no electric, apparently. No, it has. Has it got? Yes, it's got everything it needs. Good, good, good. We still need residential. Where are these people all going to work? This is really surprising. I wasn't expecting so many people to want to live in Shederson Square. Let's get that there. Actually, it's probably a better idea to stop you from building. I'm sorry. I know you've just literally put that house up, but you're going to have to take it down again. Did I do it right? No. Well, it feels like it's all gone. Okay, loads and loads of people. We're getting more and more people coming in. We're getting more and more money coming in, which is good. We're going to have to look at... I'm sorry, my middle mouse button's going. And it's making a right pain. So let me go ahead and extend this area of Shederson Square out somewhat. It's becoming bigger than Toft's Bay, actually. We'll include this, why not? It's going to be this big anyway. We'll not include the intersection. That'll be fine where it is. Shederson Square has grown quite considerably overnight, and we're still... Where is all this demand coming from? I have absolutely no idea. So, I think the way that you do this... Look, we need to drag the stop to move it, and I think this is how you do it. Like this. Just drag it out there. And we will have all of the buses. Is that it? Is that all of the stops there? There was only 4 bus lines, so it must be. All of the stops right there. There should be nobody, no cars coming in here to go out there. There shouldn't be anyway, because there's no excuse for that. So we've got a nice little bus, kind of like central area here. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit better. Why not? Come on, middle mouse button. Don't fail me now. There we go. There's a lot of people waiting there. We're going to give them a nice little tree line around this little area. And across here. And all the way down until it starts this one-way road. There we go. So the buses can come down here. And it feels like a nice secluded area for these people just to have a natter and a talk about how they're annoyed, the fact that, you know, they want a bus and 4 come at once. You know, the usual stuff that people talk about when they're at bus stops. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm at a bus stop, right, I keep myself to myself. I like to keep myself to myself. And unfortunately, these people sometimes like to talk to me, and I don't really like it, guys. You know, I'm antisocial. I don't like it when people just like start talking to me for no reason whatsoever. So, let me go ahead and do that. That looks pretty decent. I think we're going to have to get some little bushes. Go away. Get out of my face. We're going to have to get some little bushes in and around here. This little area where all of the stops do converge. We don't want huge trees right next to there because, you know, when you're waiting there at midnight, you never know what's going to happen, do you? You never know what's going to happen with all these bushes all over the place. You can either have a crafty one with your girlfriend or something like that, or there's some kind of sicko that's just hiding around these bushes. So you've got to watch out for them. But other than that, see, it's a nice safe area. Is Toft's Bay. Shed's Shops is a lovely safe area, and that's not too bad. It looks a hell of a lot better than what it used to. We could go ahead actually, and it might not be a bad idea, you know. It might not be a bad idea. I'm going to go ahead and create a tree line that goes all the way back here and along the side of this. So at least we've got some sort of noise pollution kind of sucker, which is the trees, of course. And we're going to go ahead and grab this. Oh no, it's in parks, isn't it? And it's there. This. So we've got the gravel path and we've got the normal one. We'll go for the gravel one. And if you're feeling a little bit annoyed about the fact that your bus is 15 million years late, we will go ahead and give you somewhere where you can just go through a nice jaunt. Actually, a nice little jaunt. We'll create a little bit of a park in here. Why not? We'll go around this big tree here because why not? You know, it's always good to have a walk around the tree. Should we make a nice little like circular path? It goes around it like that. Yeah, it's like the biggest tree, the oldest tree in Shed Shops right there. Let's go ahead and plug that back. Can we plug? No, we can't plug that back in. We'll plug that back in there, and we'll make a nice little path. Why not? We'll get an area, you know, so we can get to it from there. I think that'll be it. I think that'll be it. We could. I don't think we can get parks on these. We've got to get the zonable areas. Oh no, we could go for that. No, I want the one that's already there so I can see what it looks like. That will take up my trees. I'm not having that. We can go for the tennis courts. I just want a nice little. I just want a nice little park. There we are. Look. That looks good. We will go ahead and add up some pedestrian paths towards this. And around it. Oops. Give me the straight tool, please. There we go. Oh god, somebody's dying all over the shop. And then there we go. We'll put that there. And we'll start putting some trees around the place as well. Make the place look a little bit lived in. There we go. It's good. Got any fountains or anything like that? Could do with a fountain right here. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Is it literally just trees? The fountains are just part of the park, are they? Okay. We will surround the biggest tree and the oldest tree in shed shops with some more trees, why not? And we'll just drag this tree line out here and around and down here. Bloody hell, that is really loud. I'm sorry, guys, if that's just totally annoying the hell out of you, because it's really, really annoying me. So, we do that. We'll drag the tree line in a little bit here. We'll surround the trees over on the sides here. If in doubt, if you want to make something look decent. Oh, we might have a contender for the oldest tree in shed shops. Yeah, if in doubt, plant trees. No, this doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad at all. I like this. My middle mouse button doesn't like it, but I do. I do like this. So now it's out of the way. Why is that car? Oh my god. No, we've got to get rid of that. I'm sorry, guys. We have to get rid of that. No, no, no. You're totally in the wrong place. You are not allowed to be there. Get out of here. Move. We don't want you coming up here. Nothing. Oh, we've actually reached a population of 5,500 now, guys. Brilliant. We've got level 5 unique buildings. We've now got metros as well, which is great. Let me scroll out there because that is really annoying. This is good. I like the look of this. I really do. It's kind of giving it a little bit of a plus there. And we've got loads of money now. Look at this. We've got loads of money. We can certainly... Garbage is piling up. Where is it piling up? Get over here. Of course it is. Oh, wow. Can we get incinerators? We can get incinerators now. Get in. Okay, so... I'm going to plop the incinerator right there. I'm going to get a couple of them. And can I delete ones that are full? The building is not empty. Damn. That's a shame. Let's start emptying this then. Can I do that? Stop emptying. No, I want to empty this and I want to start changing over to the incinerators. Wow, we've literally lost a ton of money by doing that. How much do these... Are you kidding me? Okay, we're going to turn one of them off. That is a lot of money. Jeepers. Can we go back in the plus, please? Otherwise, I don't want to use these things. Wow, that was really expensive. Can we go back into the plus? Good, we've gone back into the plus. I am happy. Is this full? This is not full. This is 73% full. We're okay. Can they get through here? They should be able to. Garbage. All garbage trucks are in use, guys. I think they've gone over to try and clear this. I think they've gone over to try and clear this area out because this... Bloody hell. The incinerator... 1,440 per week. That is insane. That really is insane. Right, how are we doing for the buses? Are they looking as effective as they used to? Oh, 100% of trips saved, guys. I like the look of that one. Unfortunately, all of the rest of these I'm not quite sure on because it's totally overwriting itself there. Can I see that? No? Can I press on it and then I'll see? Car sips trived. Car sips trived. No, car trips saved 58%. Okay, weekly passengers 38 residents. Wow. That doesn't sound very much actually for 5,700 that just so happen to live here nowadays. We do need... Apparently there's a new zone available. Oh, yes. We've got access now to high density residential. We've also got access to offices. So that is definitely something I want to do, is offices. I don't want this kind of industrial. I mean, you need it anyway because, you know, you have to get educated kids to go into the offices. So none of my kids are educated yet. At least I don't think they are. Nope. Nobody is educated. Everybody is uneducated. I think, right, guys, we're going to have to go into here. I think it's about time that we started buying some more land. And I'm half tempted to take this one. Just so I can have an educated area and an uneducated area up here. So I'm going to purchase this one. And I'm also going to purchase this one. That's a lot of money that I've just spent right there. The oil is here for the industry. And also the ability to separate my educated people to my uneducated people would be absolutely fantastic. Not that I'm saying that that's a bad thing. But Can I go back over there, please? Thank you. They really are looking bad for this. We're going to have to sort this out. The incinerator plant is going. This is emptying. It's still 100% full, actually. We're going to have to sort this out by adding. Unfortunately, we're going to have to add in another one of those. And because that's the case, we may as well turn this off for the moment. How much have we got? Actually, garbage reserves. Look at that. We are nearly chocker of garbage reserves in the incineration plant right there. So at least we're trying to do that. I know we've got a new building, don't worry. And that should help us out, I think, for the moment. Or at least I hope so. What about you? Of course you are almost dead as well. How much are these? 160. Well, we can definitely afford another one right alongside it there. So that can service the area of Toffs Bay. You want us to grow the city. I know you want us to grow the city. And that's what I'm going to be doing right now, actually. Let's go ahead. We need to pause it for this because I'm going to be messing around with the highway. I don't want a cloverleaf for this particular one. I want something that like that. Right, okay. So now we can get rid of a large swathe of this highway. Okay, that looks good. Those cars have no idea what's about to hit them. And something like that, maybe? Looks good to me. And normal one will do. Where is people going in and out? Okay, so it's there. And it's there. I don't like the look of that at all. But we're going to go for it anyway. They're up to there, and they're down to there. Fantastic. And then, of course, we've got access now to all of this area, of which I am going to be doing the high residential area. But first and foremost, I want to put some offices down here. Actually, we need more low residential, low industry rather than anything else. Let's go ahead and start this back up again. The oil is here, okay? This is where the oil is. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is roughly plan this out. Can I get the natural resources up here? Right, okay. So it needs to go around here. So around about there. Okay, I'm just marking this out, guys, about where this... Why can you not place roads in this view? That would be really, really useful. Around about there. And I think it... Does it go all the way back down there? It does. It literally covers the whole lot and up to here. So that is going to be an amazing amount of money to be made there. So let's go ahead and start gridding this out. So it would be something like that. Up to there and then back again. That, one more. Down across there. Back again. Brilliant. Okay. We need... Oh my goodness, that's actually raised. This is going to be an issue. This is going to be an issue. For the moment, I'm just going to wing it, okay? I am literally just going to wing this. So, what we want to do is go onto the free roam thing. And, no, we want one of these. So we want to come off. We want to come off like this. Yeah. And then we want to page down. Like that. And then come out round about here. I should think would be a good thing to have, I suppose. And then, of course, we could have a highway, but I am more inclined to do a 4-lane or even a 6-lane road with the decorative trees. We need to go over this area. I can get rid of this now, actually. It's just so people can get on. And also, actually, whilst I'm here, we need people to get off as well. Page up. Can I do that? Will that let me go in between there? It's really trying that, isn't it? Okay. That is not going to work. No, it's trying to go on it there. I don't want you to go on it. I want you to go over it. There we are. Good. Okay. And then you come back down. Slope is too steep. This is really weird. In fact, it could go over there. But I don't want to do that. And then page down to the floor. There we go. That is to the floor, right? Yep, that is definitely to the floor. So, we've got the ability to get back. Oh, you know what? It's the wrong bloody way around, isn't it? It's the wrong way around, you clown. Wait, hang on. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's definitely the wrong way around. God, what a clown. Okay, so we need to redo this. Actually, we should be able to go straight underneath this. Space is already occupied. Of course it is. And then we come up. Enjoying it. It's kind of unorthodox. It's really strange. In fact, you know what? Let me redo that again. Because that is way too much of a gap between the two roads right there. We're not losing money, so I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm good. So we should be able to go straight through here like this. And then start bending around. And then join up alongside that. Brilliant. So now you can come off. And you can go on. You can't, however, carry on this way. So... oh, God, I hate doing stuff like this. That would be coming off. You also can't come off here to go onto here. Huh. I'm just going to wing it. You know, as usual. I'm going to wing it, guys. And I'm going to... oops. Try to do it this way. At least. And then have it come underneath here. And then... we can't do that. That's not going to work. Okay, like that. So now they can come off and then get into here. But they need to be able to get on and back onto here. So I think right next to it there should have something that allows us to do that. That is way too steep. Way too quickly. And then like that, maybe? Why will you not do this? Page it up. Slope is too steep. It's not. It's fine. You just don't know what you're doing. That is a really weird junction, guys. I do apologise. It looks absolutely stupid. So, we have 2 ways in and 2 ways out. That's exactly what we wanted, wasn't it? I suppose. Ish, kind of. I know what we need here. A roundabout. Let me go ahead and page down here. We're going to do a 6-lane roundabout of a 1-way variety, of course. Will that work? I need to do this first. And a flat one. Something like that, maybe. Okay. And then, do we need it to be 6-lane though? Confort? No. We're just going to do this one, you know. Just going to do this one. It's going to be 1-way. I'm going to curve that around there. In fact, it's going to be something like that, isn't it? Oh God, this looks terrible. It's not a roundabout, it's an oval bout. It's an oval bout, guys. It's a new invention that I have literally just created. That can go now. And then we need this to join. We need this to go out. That to go out. Wait, what? Connect. Oh. No. Thank you. So like that. This is the wrong side. Oh my god. I can't believe how convoluted I am making this. Jesus. Okay. In fact, it might be a better idea to just to go back a little bit more. And then get it to maybe come around. So like that maybe, and then get it to curve around. Can we go down as well? No, we can't do it down there, but we can go down here. That is really strange. That is real strange there. There shouldn't be any traffic lights at least. At least I'm hoping not. It should be fine. I think what we can do... This is really bad. I do apologise, guys. This is really bad. What we will do... Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Okay. There. I'm going to have to sort this out again. I know I'm going to have to sort this out again. Don't worry, guys. I know. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. Yes. That is definitely going to work very well. That is the worst roundabout I think I've ever seen in my life. But we're going to go for it anyway because we're running out of money right now. And we're not getting a great deal of money coming in. So we need to start getting this done. It's going to be a two-way. I'm going to page up. Give me a normal one, please. And page back down again so that we can join in there. Brilliant. Now we should be able to go into here. Do the paint bucket. Bang, 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 bang. We want to do this. And then we want to do that. So that it's only going to be oil-based industry that's going to do this. And that should help us out no end. This should all get like taken back down again. We do need power. However, I'm going to go ahead and stop this for a second. We do need power. So I think I'm going to do that. And then just plug it into there like that. And then I'm going to follow the line over the train line and then plug you in right there. That is done. Pipes. I'm going to get you to... Oh, I haven't got enough money for that one, guys. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to dip into the bank, I'm afraid, and get a loan. Just 20,000 should do quite nice. And let's finish off this piping network system thing. And then like that, like that, like that. And then just have you going across like that. Brilliant. Now everything's got water. Everything has power. We've got more jobs to be able to show people. Good. Oh, yes. Look at this. And hopefully, with the oil, it's going to give us a good amount of money. Or at least that's the hope. That is the hope. That being said, guys, this has been a bumper episode. It really has. We're still making money. Only slightly, though. That is actually quite alarming. We are making money, but only slightly. And I can always turn off this incinerator if things get really bad. Because we do have that now, which is 11% full itself. But we should be okay. We should be okay. Everything is looking good. We've got a new area, guys. Coldridge Square. We need a name for this new area of oil. And other than that, everything's going good. We've not got any deaths going on. Everything seems to be plodding along quite nicely in these areas right over here that we've always had. I do want to feed this highway down here a bit more and get it doing what I wanted it to do in the first place. But other than that, we are looking good, guys. We've got money coming in. We've got 5,600 people in our place. We've got some new areas here which might actually need... Do we need educated workers? They need educated workers. Okay, so we're going to have to start work next episode, guys, on this little area down here, so that we can start getting some educated people in there to run the oil refineries and such. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed it, please go ahead and leave a like, and a comment would be brilliant if you could. Until next time, I've been the Top Man as always. Stay safe.